What's going on, everyone? My name is Alex Nicola with the Nicola Group, and today I wanted to give you an overview of the 2023 market update here, specifically in Northwest Indiana and the real estate world. Obviously, we've been used to some crazy real estate markets in the COVID years, 2020 and 2021, and into 2022. However, 2023 was a different year. I wanted to give you an overview of that. First thing we're going to look at is total closed sales. So in 2023, we saw just under 10,000 closed residential sales, which if you look at the peak of 2021 to 2023, it's about a 23% decrease in overall sales. Now that's not a surprise with interest rates, and we'll get to that in a minute, but with interest rates rising and being higher than the average last few years, and not those 3% rates we saw in 2020 and 2021, that has slowed down the overall amount of transactions. Next is going to be our average sales price. So the average sales price in Indiana, Northwest Indiana, this is great news. We saw from 2020, year over year, for 3 straight years, the average home appreciation in Northwest Indiana was over 10%. This is not a sustainable number, and it made prices go a lot higher and making things less affordable. Now what we saw in 2023, which is good news, with the rise in interest rates, it allowed prices to become stagnant. We actually did see a little bit of appreciation at 1.5%. This is great because home values did not go down on average, but we did see them level off to a more sustainable number, which is great for affordability. With prices appreciating at 1.5%, makes our average home sale in all of Northwest Indiana at just under $280,000. Next, we're gonna look at average days on market. This is just showing you how quickly homes are selling. And if you look here, you can see in this graph that historically, it takes a lot longer to sell a home. The last few years, we saw crazy numbers of how fast it was and how quick homes were selling. 2023, we actually saw a 50% increase year over year in time on market that sellers were taking. So it did take an average of 33 days on the market for homes to accept an offer. This, however, historically is still very, very fast compared to more normal real estate market years, but it did increase 50% of market time, days on market for sellers. Then average mortgage rates, you can see the historicals here from the 70s until now. Historically, we saw rates way back in the day that were significantly higher than they are. And obviously in 2020 and 2021, we saw the 2 and 3% interest rates, which made prices go very high. Last year, 2023, our average interest rate finished the year out at 6.8%. which is right around where we're at today in the third week of January. However, a much more healthy rate, but that's what's causing prices not to skyrocket as much and allowing for affordability to be more difficult in the market that we're in now. The last thing we're going to look at is months supply of inventory. This here is going to show you why, even though rates went as high as they are, prices still technically appreciated by 1.5%. And that's because the amount of inventory that we have. Supply is very low and demand is still high, but it's lower than it was because of where rates are. So we have about just over 2 months supply of inventory. Basically what this means is that if no more homes came on the market, how long would it take for us to run out of homes that are available for sale based on the average amount of homes it sells per month? And it's just over 2 months. This is still significantly a seller's market number. So you can see just over 2 months, it's not even close to being a balanced market or a buyer's market. It's still a seller's market based on the amount of supply that we have. And if we see rates come down like they're anticipating this year, we should see the amount of demand go up, not really solving our supply issue. So there's an overview of 2023's real estate market update in Northwest Indiana. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I love talking about this stuff. Happy New Year. Have a great 2024.